The Premier League has seen some great goal scorers since the first ball was kicked in 1992. From Alan Shearer to Mohamed Salah, the Premier has not lacked quality attackers. Since its inception, 33 players have scored over 100 goals, with 6 of these players accomplishing this feat without scoring a penalty. Manchester United star Cristiano Ronaldo is the latest player to join the 100 goals club in the Premier League. With over 30 players scoring 100 goals, Sports Entertime brings you the top 10 Premier League all-time top scorers. Sitting in 10th place on the Premier League all-time top scorers list is former England international Michael Owen. Owen scored 150 goals in the Premier League, with a bunch of those coming at Liverpool. He is the youngest player to reach 100 goals in the Premier League. The former England star broke out as a teenager with the Reds and went on to score 118 goals for Liverpool. His performance for the Reds earned him a Ballon d'Or award in 2001, the first Premier League player to win the prize. Owen also had spells with Newcastle, Manchester United and Stoke City, scoring 17 goals for the Magpies, 5 for United and a solitary goal for the Potters. Defoe is one of the 8 England players in the Premier League all-time leading goal scorers top 10 list. The ex-England star scored 162 goals in 496 Premier League appearances. Although Defoe made his league debut with Charlton Athletic, his goals came in the colours of West Ham, Tottenham Hotspur, Portsmouth, Sunderland and Bournemouth. His highest scoring season was the 2009-2010 campaign, with 18 goals for Spurs. He also had a successful spell with Sunderland, scoring 15 goals in the 2015-2016 and 2016-2017 season. Fowler is number 8 on the list with 163 goals. The former England star played for 4 clubs in the Premier League: Liverpool, Leeds, Man City and Blackburn Rovers. However, he scored almost all of his goals for the red half of the Merseyside. Fowler scored 128 goals in 266 appearances across 2 separate spells for Liverpool. He scored another 14 in 30 appearances for Leeds and 21 in 80 matches for Man City as he edged up higher on the list of the Premier League all-time top scorers. The ex-Cardiff City man also played 3 Premier League games for Blackburn Rovers but failed to score in any of the matches. Thierry Henry is 7th on the list of the all-time Premier League goal scorers, but he is arguably the most complete striker to play in the Premier League. At the peak of his powers at Arsenal, Henry was unplayable. Henry scored a whopping 175 goals in 258 league games for the Gunners. The ex-Barcelona star won the Golden Boot 4 times during his time in the Premier League. Chelsea's Frank Lampard is the only midfielder on the list, which is a testament to his goal-scoring abilities. Lampard sits 6th on the list of the Premier League top scorers with 177 goals. He started his career at West Ham, scoring 24 goals in 148 league games. However, he made his name at Chelsea, where he is currently the club's all-time top scorer. Lampard scored 147 goals in 429 league games for the Blues before moving to Manchester City, where he scored an additional 6 goals in 32 games. Any Premier League story will not be complete without Sergio Aguero. The former Manchester City striker is the second non-English player on the list of the Premier League top scorers after Thierry Henry. The retired Argentine was part of the players that changed Manchester City's fortunes in the Premier League. Aguero scored 184 goals in 275 league appearances for City. He was the player that ushered in City's dominant era in the Premier League. Despite his position as the Premier League's 5th all-time top scorer, Aguero only won the Golden Boot once. Of all the goals he scored, none will top the Aguero moment that won City the league against QPR on the final day of the 2011-2012 season. Andrew Cole's legacy goes under the radar most times, but he is one of the greatest strikers in Premier League's history. With 187 goals, Cole is 4th on the list of the Premier League highest goal scorers. The ex-England star played for 7 clubs in the leagues, scoring for 6 of them. Cole scored 43 times in 58 games for Newcastle and 93 times in 195 matches for Manchester United. He also found the back of the net in 23 matches for Blackburn, while he scored 9 for Manchester City and 3 in 18 games for Portsmouth. Wayne Rooney sits 3rd on the list with 208 goals in 491 appearances, playing for Everton and Manchester United. Rooney's position on the Premier League all-time top scorers list deserves praise, considering he played in different positions at Manchester United and Everton. Like Owen, Rooney broke out as a teenager in Merseyside, but this time the Blue half Everton. However, he turned into a superstar at Manchester United, scoring 183 goals in 393 league games. He also scored 25 goals across 2 spells with the Toffees. The only active player in the top 10 Premier League top scorers list is Harry Kane. Since he made his league debut, Kane has scored 213 goals in 320 league appearances for Tottenham. Kane is the 2nd fastest player to reach a century of goals in the Premier League, achieving the feat in just 141 games. And with age on his side, Kane will likely end up in 1st place if he finishes his career in the Premier League. Sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League all-time top scorers list is none other than the legendary Alan Shearer with 260 goals. Even more impressive is that Shearer shared these numbers almost evenly between two clubs. The ex-England star scored 112 times for Blackburn Rovers and 148 times for his boyhood club Newcastle. Overall, Shearer scored 260 goals in 441 Premier League appearances. In addition, he is the first and fastest player to reach a century of goals in the Premier League as well as the Premier League all-time top scorer by a mile. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more sports content. Also, make sure to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Adios, bye-bye.